is starting now. It's Turbo Turn-Up time. The Black Tiger Miner live cast is starting now.
Hello, YouTube and X. It's your main man, BTM here, bringing you back to the Black Tiger Miner Crypto News Network, or the BTM Crypto News Network. Some delays. I was trying to get something else added to the computer, but we are here and we are live. So let me know what you guys think about the price of Ethereum finally breaking 2K, which means the Turbo token is about to take off. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. So I guess we'll start with the bubbles. And let me know what you guys think. So let's see here. Let me start the screen share. So it's your main man BTM here, and we're looking at the crypto bubbles. Mr. Miggles is up 27%. Virtuals is up 32%. Brett is up 38.8. Sui is up 19. Shib's up 9.8. Flake is up 18. Let's see, we have here Mog is up 30.2. Pow's up 14. Ethereum, which is the kicker here, is finally up over 2K. It's up 13.3. So it is finally waking up. Caspa's up 6.5. Dog with a hat is up 22.5. AI Tech is up 16.8. Toshi is up 13.6. Arrow is up 19.4. Mudan is up 63.3. What the freak? Nero's up 28. Peanut the Squirrel is up 34%. Giga Chad's up 20. Swarm is up 17.9. Buddy Penguin's up 29.4. Farcoin's up 20%. Tiles up 13. Bonk's up 15. Theta is up 14. Let's see. I think we've went through most of the bubbles. So currently, Turbo is up. Let me refresh this real quick. Turbo is up 54,545, up 1.3% in the last 24 hours. So this is the BTM Crypto News Network. Make sure you join the Twitter page so you can stay updated on current events. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and super chat. So this is the AMA announcement coming up next Thursday. So a week from today, we'll have Stealth XE Exchange. We'll host a question and answer with your main man BTM. Will be here live because we're doing it all live. This is Turbinator. Yeah, buddy. Turbo. We should sign that guy. Bullish. Sign what guy? Turbo's done playing with toy memes. It's time to unleash the beast. No more warm-ups, big guns out. The meme war just turned serious. Watch the skies. Those aren't fireworks. The epic green candles incoming. Turbo season is here. Turbo, hey Fortnite, hear me out. Turbo the token has a Fortnite skin. What up, Kian? What's going on, fam? Epic tier astronaut suit. glowing tech armor, full OG vibe. He's ready to drop from the battle bus and make history. Let's bring the legend to the island. So shout out to the Fortnite Turbo Toad. If you like it, I love it. Let me know what you guys got. Pegleg Wallet. Is Ethereum finally waking up? If so, watch out. Turbo will melt faces like you've never seen. If you're in crypto and you haven't checked out the token, do yourself a favor and look into it. ChatGPT created meme coin that's unruggable, decentralized, and deflammatory. Yeah, and it's actually finally over. I think this is an old screenshot because it's actually over 2,000. So we'll see what's going down. 54,515 holders, and now we're at 54,545, which is weird. Picked up 30 holders in an hour. Had hundreds of new holders last couple of weeks. Crypto's finally flipping bullish, and Turbo Toad token will outperform just uh, about everything. Don't wait till all-time high to fill your bag. Out now and let your face melt. Okay. Like and share the channel. Everyone, BTM works hard to give us turbo updates. Thank you, Ken. Ken, I'm gonna have to employ you, start sending you a check or something. But base built time to launch turbo, good looking or looking good. Turbo asset crypto. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not even sure what they're saying. Is that even English? Turbo is so early. The path to billions has only just begun. I'll be here every day, every step of the way to remind you he's the number one AI meme coin. Turbo is on a massive adoption. Market makers are jumping on this AI crafted meme coin with 724% year to date surge, 370 million market cap, listed on 110 exchanges, including Coinbase, with partnerships like Near boosting adoption. Join the speedster. Come on, Turbo. Let's bust through resistance at 006 and flip it into support. So let me show a quick video. I got to finish something real quick, and I will be right back. So let's see what Trading Sniper has, and I'll be right back.
Listen, today we're going to be talking about the one and only Turbo coin, ladies and gentlemen. I will be updating and comparing Turbo to many other coins because, ladies and gentlemen, there's something that I haven't done in recent times, and that is compare Turbo to other meme coins. Because right now, I realize that, ladies and gentlemen, that if we go back and look over here, we are the 14th highest meme coin. If we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with being 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We are the 14th biggest meme coin. But you got to remember, it wasn't always this way, and we did have other competition. Now, here's the thing, right? I want to compare us to other coins because context matters, right? If we go on something like Turbo, and by the way, guys, I will cover everything that we always cover, the technical analysis, the market cap, the absolute everything. But before I do that, I want to see and compare it to other stuff. So look, we have the 778 million market cap spike, and then we were at 700 million at one point, right? If we see even just go to, like, say, the weekly, or go to the weekly, we actually were higher. We're probably like at 800 million, 850 million was the highest Turbo ever was. Right? 850 million was the highest Turbo ever was. So, with that being said, I want to compare Turbo to other coins. Okay, so we were at 850 million market cap roughly, right? And we're at 372 million right now. But we can see, ladies and gentlemen, right? Something like, for example, like Mod Coin that is right behind us. If we go and look at the market cap, go to the yearly, all right, we can actually see its peak was at 1.5 billion. Yes, you heard that right, 1.5 billion. So almost, 2 times higher than we were. And like roughly 1.75 times higher than us, and we are above it right now, right? So that should really, really say something, right? Even if we compare it to the AI coin, right? We go to market cap, we go over the last year, right? It peaked around the same time as all the other coins. Well, this one just a little bit later. Look at this, 2.6 billion market cap. And right now, Turbo is above it, which means this coin has dropped so hard, it fell off the face of the earth. And you know what? Sure, can it still do something this cycle? Sure, whatever. But there's a reason why Turbo is absolutely dominating the entire, even crypto market, especially the meme coin, industry. And ladies and gentlemen, it has some of the best ratios we talked about, right? We talked about how it has 370 million market cap, 160 million volume. The other day, we're talking about pretty much it was almost a 1-to-1 ratio in terms of market cap and volume. And you simply don't see that, right? Even, something like Mogcoin had a good day today. Look at the volume difference. Look, 50 million, but 342 million in market cap. So, I tell you, these coins, man, they are simply gonna get outdone by the legend itself, right? Popcat is part of our competition, right? When you look at something like Popcat is at 445 million market cap, so a little bit higher than us. But we can see this coin was almost at 2 billion market cap. So this coin was almost 2.5 times our highest peak. And yet, ladies and gentlemen, right, we're almost right there. We are right behind them. So it really, really should be showing you how powerful this coin is. If you go to something like the SPX coin, I mean, absolute garbage volume, let's be real, right? Great market cap, but absolute garbage volume. And we can see a coin like this was pretty much sitting at 1.5 billion, right? 1.5 billion. So again, a little bit less than 2x than us. And we are not that far away from overtaking it. Sure, 100 million market cap, but you got to realize that we were much smaller and our volume is generally much greater. You got to remember something like Ethereum, right? Something like Ethereum is slacking behind, right? We talked about how Ethereum is kind of doing poor, right? Ethereum's doing really, really poor compared to like something like Solana, Bitcoin, some other big coins. And once something like Ethereum starts simply catching up, right? We know Ethereum's going to get a minimum to 4,000. I believe Ethereum's going to at least overtake the highs. I mean, on a serious bad year, I think Ethereum would hit 6,000, which would still be very, very good for us. Because the thing is, the reality is, it's like, yes, Ethereum does impact our price, but with how far Ethereum has been getting dragged down and underperforming, the reality is we have been performing super, super well. And I talked about this before, and I'll say it again. When the stars align with Ethereum pumping, right, with Ethereum being in the spotlight, when Bitcoin continues to pump, when altcoin dominance starts to drop off and altcoins start to pump, guys, like we are going to dominate this space. Even something like Brett, which is like currently 10th, right? We can see 550 million volume, or sorry, market cap practically 43 million volume. So it's whatever. But we can see in market cap, this coin was also, sitting at a nice 2 billion. So over 2.5 times practically the amount of market cap. And we are just like 150 million market cap away from catching up. I know 150 million market cap is a lot, but you gotta realize the ratios are looking really, really good for us. You gotta remember some of these coins were also higher at one point, right? I remember this cat coin, I believe at one point it was doing better than us, right? Even in its recent peaks, a billion, right? It did better than us. And look, it is struggling. It is struggling. Melena coin is absolutely just not doing well at all, right? This coin is in the dumps. This thing has fallen off a cliff. I mean, Giga, 5 million volume in the last 24 hours. That is terrible, right? That is terrible. And it had, a similar peak to us. That's what I'm saying. We have like double the amount of market cap that Giga has, and our volume is like 20 times higher, right? And on a bad day, it's 20 times higher. That's what I'm saying. Peanut. Look at something like Peanut. All right, we go to something like Peanut. Market cap. Dude, this thing was practically at 2 billion market cap. And sure, the final peaks before it dumped 1.5 billion. So again, roughly, 2 to 2.5 times the size. And it is half of our current size right now. So I tell you, right? These coins, they've had their run. Book of meme. I swear this coin did absolute wonders at one point. And where is it now? Where is it now? Right? It started so hot. It started so high. It got to a billion market cap, right? And look at it now. It's just not doing well, right? We practically got to a billion. We got to 850 million market cap, and we are 3 times higher than this coin. Right, like maybe 3.25 times higher in market cap than this coin currently. So people, I tell you, I don't know what more evidence I need to show you, right? Because I know this is something I forgot to do. I forgot to do an updated, comparison in terms of ratios, in terms of volume, in terms of how far these coins truly fell off. Because the thing is, right, I understand some people are still, a lot of people are happy. Some people might still be a little like, a little bit 50-50 with turbo and stuff, but it's like, guys, you gotta remember, meme coins come and go. They come and go, right? We are dominating. That's the difference, right? Some coins are struggling. Some coins have fallen off. Some coins are also doing good and great, right? Some coins, you don't know, it's a 50-50. Some coins on the rise now. In a month, no one will know about them, but turbo is here to stay. And once again, we've talked about the liquidity coming to the markets. We talked about how whales were purchasing this coin. We talked about how, we literally had the biggest pump just 2 weeks ago out of the whole, crypto market, the top 300, right? We talk about the consistent market cap to volume ratios. We are literally comparing it to other coins that are our competition, and we are killing it for most of these coins, right? I know something like WIF is, it's a pretty big boy to take care of because it is on the Solana chain as well. But you don't remember this coin, guys, this coin was pretty much 5 times, like 5 times higher than our coin. Okay. And sure, it is almost like, 2 times, a little bit less than 2 times bigger than us. But you got to realize if we talk about peaks to current price, we are still outperforming this coin. When we talk about Pengu, right? Pengu has had a decent recovery, great volume, to be honest. Almost 3 billion, practically 3 billion in market cap. And, it is also, it is practically is double our size, a little bit more, like 2.2 times. But you got to remember, in terms of peaks, it literally had like almost 4 times the amount that we did. Okay. So like three to 3.5 times easily in terms of its peak. And of course, like, if it outperforms us by double, that should be kind of expected, but that's still technically in terms of ratios pretty poor. Farcoin, right? Farcoin went global. It went absolutely nuclear out of nowhere, right? And you know what? This coin is doing solid. I'll give the credit where the credit's due. So Farcoin is going to be a hard coin to beat, right? But wow, one coin out of how many, right? Out of how many? This coin is down roughly 50% from where it started. We are a little bit lower.
Okay, I'm back. I had to clear some things up. So we're back to what up, Bernard? What's going on, fam? So this is come on, Turbo. Let's bust through the 006 and flip into support. So we're gonna check that in a minute as well. Let me see. So this is Turbo. I got to get through the Caspa, actually, get back to the Turbo. Squeeze the Caspa video in earlier. So here we are. Terminator. All eyes on Turbo. Turbo's on a mission. We're just getting started. And I like this Turbo token, Toad. Turbo Toad, right? So remember, Turbo's the Army, better yet, the Navy. Shot out the Air Force and the Space Force and the Turbo token turn up. So day 4 calling out Upbit Global official Upbit to list Turbo on its exchange. Donald Trump is soon announcing the news is going to pump markets and Turbo, the best meme coin on the Ethereum blockchain. Don't miss out Turbo Summer Bybit. Shout out to Crypto PBS. Reminder that the largest meme coin on Ethereum updated lists with top 10 below. First meme coin created by AI. So we got Chia Pepe Floke, XPX 1600 Turbo, Mog, NPC. And keeping it moving. This is Turbo to the Moon, day 21 of action. Bit? Where are we getting all these names from? Bybit official to list Turbo. Unstoppable, full of power, breaking into the new world. Well, this is, hey, the time Turbo token times Robinhood is now. Let's create some crypto hype and grow together. Be a part of this strong Turbo family. Pegleg Wally, according to Trump, new trade deal announced today. Trade deals will be great for crypto, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. And what's good for crypto is good for Turbo. There isn't another meme coin that does half of what Turbo does. The shout out to the Turbo Toad community, the Turbo Toad warriors, Turbo Toad turn up. What is this? Buy Turbo. Understand Turbo and buy more Turbo. Buy more Turbo. Buy more Turbo. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the BTM Crypto News Network because we're doing it all live. Most mentioned highlight meme coin in the last 24 hours. So Turbo is down to, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 153K. So we got to get the troops, got to get the army back on and circle the wagons and push back up this crypto insight, guys. Where you at? You've been taking a break? Because I think we're going to push hard over the weekend. Pump up the jams. The power of Turbo, no breaks, just gains. I want pumping the jam. That's a trip. Crypto PBS. Turbo is built on solid foundation. The massive community laid the groundwork. Now is the time to start building the home, and soon we'll enjoy the rewards of that effort. The journey of development continues, and the pursuit of excellence never ends. So let's go, guys. The pursuit of excellence cannot be denied, right? It cannot be slowed down. The Turbo Toad is here to stay. Today's vibe, chilling with the Abbott Toad, beer, shades, and zero stress. Who needs a crosswalk when you have a lawn chair? How's the vibe on your end, the Turbo community? And this is Turbinator. Just makes sense. Turbo's on a mission. All eyes on Turbo. And Pickling Wally, did we get a rate cut today? Definitely not. I wouldn't count on it, but the Federal Reserve could say some bullish stuff and the market might like what he says. Fingers crossed. Looks like you got two sets of arms here, Slick, but we didn't get much from the Fed. So good shot. Turbo is ready. Are you? I like this. What is that? Stained glass or a stained glass? Like when I get rich with Turbo, I'm buying this and probably put it in my back kitchen, put it in the kitchen or put it in the window. So I think this is amazing, actually. Secret success secret number one, there are many of us. Success secret number two, we're always in a good mood. So shout out to Cloud Brick, and he is right. The Turbo Toad army is always up, right? There's never no craziness. Shout out to Ramon. And this is crypto, sorry, King Turn. All toads tune in the 15th with Black Tiger Miner and Stealth EX Exchange. If you haven't, watch new Turbo video this week updates. Wait, what is this? What is this video? I didn't know this video was here, actually. No, let me see. What is this? Why is it in group? Oh, Turbo King has a like. No, man. Turbo King has a video. So we did the bubbles. We looked at currently we're 54,548 actually. And let me update this real quick. So let's see. Just triple checking while this is updating. It's weird. And while we're waiting for this to load. So 54,546 current holder amount. In the last 4 hours, we got 37 holders. Can you see this? Let me see if I can change this around. There we go. Last 12 hours, 71 holders. Over the day, 83 holders. Last 3 days, 284 holders. Last 7 days, 426. The last 14 days, 1,009. In the last month, 1,381 holders. So there's definitely some buzz around the Turbo token. So currently we're at up 10.5% on the day. Market cap is 410.1 million. 24-hour trading volume 231.4 million. It looks like we're pushing back up. That's what I was missing. This coin ranking. Let me pop that up real quick. Coinranking.com. Let's check this out. Categories. Hello. Categories memes. And let's see what we got here. You see something? What the freak is this? Freak. So meme coins, where is Turbo? Turbo is number 15. So it looks like we slid back down because we were above Popcat, right? So we are up 10%. Mog is up 28%. Popcat's up 10%. XPX16 is up 25. We're at a 410 million market cap. Mogcoin is 439 million. Popcat is 472. So we're going to have to get above 500 million to get back into the top 12, I guess. 600 million will put us at between 11 and 12. So to get in the top 10, we're going to probably have to get above 800 million, which is crazy, but we can do it. So a serious push from 400. So pretty much double the market cap. And then from that point, we'll be in the top 10 pushing for that billion, right? So Dogecoin is 28.3 billion. SHIB is 8.4 billion. Pepe is 4.3. Official Trump coin is 2.4 billion. Bonk is 1.4 billion, and Fartcoin is 1.1 billion. So pretty soon, hopefully, we'll land between Fartcoin and Pudgy Penguin. Hopefully, we'll get to that billion market cap pretty soon. And let me know what you guys think and how long it's going to take us to hit that billion market cap. So this is the trading view on the 15-minute chart. So this is the 006, and we got to get over the 007 to actually take off. Looks like we're holding strong at the 006. Looks like it came down to 005 and came back up. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. like it did come down to the 005. RSI is down. Base RSI moving average is 55.9. So we will see. 45-minute chart got a couple of red candles. RSI is above 57. Base RSI moving average is 62. 1 hour chart shows the same thing. RSI took a dip. Let's see here. 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart showing the RSI is down and the base RSI is 54. Let me swap these indicators. Let's check what the MAC's showing us. See if we got any volume. So on the 4-hour chart, we are adding volume, had a MACD cross. On the 1-hour chart, we're actually adding volume and the MACD separate. We got 2 red candles. On the 45-minute chart, there's building volume. Looks like the MAC is going to cross really soon. Let's see, on the 15-minute chart, losing volume, the MAC did cross. 5-minute chart, the MAC did cross earlier today, and looks like we're losing volume, but we're still holding around this 006. Something I showed you guys yesterday. Let me see. Was it the day chart? Oh, yeah, the day chart. Let's kind of zoom out here. Zoom out here. So if you can see, this is where we're at, the 006. So to take off, we need to push up above the 007. Once we pass the 06, the 07 will be the hard resistance point, right? If we can get past the 07, you can see here, we went up and came down. Looks like that's a double bottom. Then we came up. And if you see here, zoom in a little bit. Here, once we pass the 006, hit that 007, we exploded up to the pre-all-time high. Then it came back down. We hit the 007, bounced up, came down, bounced below the 007, and we hit the all-time high. All right, so then we came down. I guess that was a sell-off. We pushed up, didn't quite hit it, came back down, came up, came back down again to the 007. So if we can see, we're back up close to the 006. I think this is 00. What is this? For the day, we're on the 005. Hopefully we can break that and push on up to the 007 and rock it. So get your seatbelts and your trade tables turned up in the full upright position, because we are getting ready to do a little something, getting ready for that run and getting ready to pursue a new all-time high. Definitely like, share. Come on and like the video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, toads and tadpoles. Thanks, Bernard and DR. What up, BTM? Have you a future all-time high price? I really don't like to give the all-time highs or future prices because it doesn't get, and people get crazy. But let's check out a couple of shorts real quick. I think this is funny. Somebody put Drake on here. This is crazy. This crazy work.
It's been a long fight. It's been a long fight, and I just had to have a warrior spirit, and that's all. So I'm just it's been a long fight. It's been a long fight, and I just had to have a warrior spirit, and that's all. So I'm just it's been a long fight. It's been a long fight.
And I definitely agree. Definitely been a lot of ups and downs. A lot of people saying Turbo was dead. Turbo's not going to pump. Turbo's not coming back. So shout out to whoever made that. It's definitely been a long fight, but you guys continue to diamond hand and hold the line. Get my little glove ready. Gloves tearing up. We've been using the glove a lot, but thanks for continuing to hold the line and continuing to stay focused. But let's check out this short real quick.
Performed quite well in the last month. The question is, how much longer can this rally last, and who's pushing the price? Who's currently betting on this rally? What's causing all of this? Let's have a look at some data most people are not considering. Now, here's the current rally. We are up 223% in the last month. For comparison, Bitcoin only went up 13% during the same time period. Performance like this, of course, does not happen without any risk. We've seen our fair share of ups and downs in the turbo price in the last year. Now, this is not the first video on turbo on this channel. There are already 8 videos. And while the first one, published roughly 1 year ago, outperformed the average video by quite a bit, so there was a lot of attention on the token, the recent video just performed like average. So there seems to be some kind of shift happening. To get the full length video, feel free to send.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, but this is your main man. Stratosphere. Are we on the, what was that? The blue shuttle getting ready to take off. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And definitely like the video, guys. If you watch it and you like it, like the video. If you watch it and don't like it, like the video either way, right? Let's get the comments going. And Stratosphere. Are we on the, what was that? The blue shuttle getting ready. So shout out to whoever this guy, I'm not even sure who he is, but shout him out and like the Black Tiger Miner Crypto News Network. So this is the Wealth Magnet. Let me see. We'll try this video.
Another video on Turbo, and today we're going to be taking another at what Turbo is doing right now in the market. And obviously it is on its way up to the crazy numbers, and we've been taking a look at the graphs and whatever pattern it's been making. So we're going to be taking another look at that, give you guys a quick update on where it's made so far and where it could be going next. So before we do start with the video, do make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below on what you think about Turbo, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So let's get right into the video and head over to our screen. So we're over at our screen looking at Turbo right now, and weekly it is up 20% already. And if we take a look at the market cap, 377 million, and volume at 148 million. So it's still sitting at about almost 42% volume to market cap ratio, which is again still pretty good. We don't regularly see that in a lot of meme coins, but Turbo is known for its crazy volume even when it's not doing too great. Again, today wasn't all that of a great day for Turbo. It's actually down 2.4%, but it still has crazy volume, 148 million when the market cap is only 377 million. Is absolutely crazy. So we already know how much the community kind of stays in Turbo. It doesn't just kind of die off when it's not doing too good. The volume still stays consistent, and we've been seeing that throughout Turbo. So again, overall doing pretty good. If we actually take a look at Turbo on the long-term chart, and we could see it just kind of slowly making its way upwards. We see it making higher highs. We saw our previous high here, and then it just kept getting higher. Again, I'm not counting this wick because it was only due to some small only a few transactions that made a huge impact. But I'm taking a look at these highs that keep increasing as we go. So again, it's on its way up. It's making this kind of uptrend, and it is going a little slow, but again, that is completely fine as long as it still follows the plan. And the initial plan is about 450 to 550 million dollar market cap range, and that is where it will decide its next move. Again, it has gone in this range a few times, and it has been proven to be very crucial for Turbo. So again, we have to look out on what it does after it reaches this range, and once it does, we will most likely keep you guys updated on how the chart is looking like. And obviously it does look like it could stay in that range for a bit, because right now it's not going too crazily fast. It's pretty decent right now, but again, hopefully it picks back up and we zoom through this range. And again, that's the best thing that we could do. If we take a look at the community right now, 91% still bullish. Turbo is gearing up for a strong breakout. It's been grinding just below resistance, building pressure. Structure looks solid with higher lows stepping in. Momentum is loading. Once the range is clear, eyes on a clean move towards the 1 cent range. We could see breakout looks fire. We obviously see this chart going on with Turbo right now, and does look pretty solid. And it's been trying to break that zone, and it's most likely going to do that very soon as well. We could be expecting a turbo pump soon. Keep an eye on the volume. It rises steadily. A pump could be on the way. If not, then the retracement may continue. But currently, we're not in the retracement zone right now. We're still going up with turbo. I'm afraid the people that are waiting for a big dip will be left out. Have some skin in the game. Turbo is Shiba of this cycle, and you are still early. And again, even at this time, Turbo is an absolute steal because it still hasn't shown its full potential yet. It's still kind of hanging around in this range, only a few $100 million. But again, once it goes crazy, it's going way beyond $1 billion, and we all know that's coming for sure as well. And once Turbo does go crazy, some people will be regretting that they didn't get on earlier and they were too busy calling Turbo trash. And again, it did go all the way down to 0.201. And even from that, it is up about 5-6x, which is still, again, life-changing numbers for some. But hopefully it, and most likely it will be doing a lot more very soon in the future as well. So that was about it for this video, guys. In this video, we did take another look at Turbo, what it has been doing in the market right now, and again, still continuing its way upwards to the range we have been talking about, and we will most likely keep you updated on the journey. So if you did enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up button, drop a comment down below on what you think about Turbo, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. So
shout out to my main man, Wealth Magnet Hub on the BTM Crypto News Network. What is this? Harlem Fashion chart show Turbo's going to 0.14 and then to 2 cents, 4 cents. But people also keep selling. So we will see, because that is interesting. I didn't even see that or where you got that analysis from, but I think you are right. We'll definitely have to wait and see. Moving forward, my main man, Bro, on the Crypto News Network.
This may come as a surprise to some of you, but to me and my other Turbo community members, all this coming, guys. Turbo is ripping yet again. Surprise. Who would have thought? Ethereum is breaking out, getting close to 2K. And guys, Turbo is ripping it now, breaking past zones, breaking out of channels. And I'm very excited to be covering the favorite meme coin of this channel. If you guys are new around here, my name is Ro. We've been talking about Turbo for over a year now, consistently, without fail, every single day. If you guys appreciate this type of content, I've uploaded over, I think I want to say around 400 videos of Turbo. So if you guys like this content, subscribe, like this video, and hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my uploads. Guys, I post every single day. I've tried to 2 to 3 videos. So again, this is the place to be if you want Turbo content. I don't know what else to say. Some people used to call me the founder of Turbo, which I am not. I do not look Australian. Anyways, let's get into today's video. Turbo, very close to 206. I really do want to say more or less at the 206 range. This is kind of what we're trading at right now, guys. In the last 7 days, up 30%. Not a lot of other projects are up that much. In the last month, though, I'm pretty sure in the last month, out of all like the big solidified meme coins, Turbo is probably up one of the most, right? This meme coin, guys, is on a realm of its own. It's honestly just breaking out into new levels, and it's going to continue to do so. In the last year itself, up 700%, guys, and it looks like we're getting ready to make our way back to previous all-time highs. Basically, half of previous all-time highs, right? You can see here what we ran up to before was 876 million, more or less 800 million range. We're now at 400 million. Literally, what the heck happened? It felt like it was just yesterday, guys, where You know, we were at that 100, 120, 130 million dollar mark. I've been telling you guys to buy. Sorry if you guys hear the chair screeching. I'm just trying to, you know, get comfortable up in here. But yeah, Turbo looking solid. The biggest reason as to why it's pumping is because the entire crypto market is moving up right now. You can see Ethereum, right, in the last 24 hours, absolutely destroying it. It's up 10%. As Ethereum runs, you're going to see meme coins run, because guys, I've always said this, it's a cascade effect. As Bitcoin, as money flows into Bitcoin, then it goes into Ethereum, and then it goes into your large altcoins, and then meme coins. And look at how Ethereum's doing. I'm super excited because it is crushing it. Bitcoin dominance still leading the pack though, right? Bitcoin dominance still at 63%. I told you guys, what I really want to see is Bitcoin dominance drop to that 54, 55%. Ethereum you know, recovered just a little bit. Let's see if there's a chart for this actually. Right over here. So as Bitcoin dominance is around that 53 mark, Ethereum dominance is at 15%. And this is kind of where altcoin seasons happen, right? These are the times. Let's take a look in like November time. November time, you can see here Bitcoin dominance at 55%, Ethereum at 12.9%. And right now, Ethereum is at 7.8. We had rallies even in December, January, guys. And again, same thing. Ethereum dominance was over 12%. Bitcoin dominance hovering around 54 to 57%. As Ethereum dominance scales above 10, 11%, you are going to see some massive rallies, guys. And that is exactly why I'm saying just pay attention to coin market cap, pay attention to fear and greed, pay attention to the Bitcoin dominance. Those are some sure tell signs, guys, about what's coming next, right? It's very easy to predict where the crypto markets go. Again, you can't time the top, but you could get really dang close. If you guys have been following me for a while, I think a couple weeks ago or a month or so ago, I literally predicted the bottom of Ethereum down to 5%. So obviously I was off by 5%, but more or less it was the bottom of Ethereum. I told you guys a reversal is coming. And how poetic is that? As we're talking about it, Ethereum hits $2,000. Smash the like button, guys. One thing I do want to say is if you guys do want to know what cryptos I'm buying and selling, guys, if you want to know what meme coins I'm getting in and out of, we called a 7x last week and we called a 10x this week. One of our members called a 25 or 35x. A lot of people in there are making a lot of money. Some guy joined and said he paid off his full lifetime in 24 hours. I said I want to see the support area hold well and a wick towards the upside, and that is exactly what we got. I don't know about you guys. I'm not the best technical analysis trader. Trust me, I'm more of a buy and hold long term. But the way that Turbo respects these demand areas is insane. Demand is the same thing as support. You can see here, boom, broke off resistance area, came back down, and then the support zone was very strong, did the same thing again, couldn't break above that 206, right? You see the wick here, but then the demand area, the bulls at this area here, the support here is way too strong. We can see a healthy green candlestick to start off the morning, to kind of wrap up the week, as it is Thursday, but we are looking very solid. I'm super excited. Let me know how you guys are feeling about the markets. Overall, right now, I feel like a little bit of hopium is coming back into the market. The market narrative has switched a little bit. Everyone is feeling a little more confident with their cryptos, which is good. We had the Fed meeting yesterday, and again, no rate cuts, which is fine. In earlier stages, I was thinking a rate cut was coming, but towards the latter, or towards like as we got closer, I knew that it wasn't going to happen. I do believe a rate cut possibly could happen in June. But the way things are going right now, guys, Bitcoin is doing well. Ethereum is doing well. I'm super excited that it's at, oh wow, even up, it's $2,006. This is good. This is good. We haven't seen these levels in a really long time. Shout out Ethereum. Shout out the Turbo community. We all deserve this, guys. Now, obviously, make sure you guys are following Turbo over on X so you can stay up to date with the latest information about Turbo. Guys, I obviously cover this thing every single day, but it's also another for you guys to get it straight from the source, and that is one thing that I'm very bullish on. Turbo is breaking out of an ascending triangle once again, expecting a 40% bullish rally in the short term. The most mentioned ticker in the last hour, Turbo, I feel like I cover posts like this every single video, and that's just because literally everyone is talking about Turbo. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like, it is going crazy. The community is gathering around. The community is rallying. One thing I like to say is, guys, if you are holding a project, especially if you're part of the Turbo community, talk about Turbo over on X. Start tweeting about it. Start making videos about it, or share these videos, right? Do what you can as the community to spread awareness to the project that you know, that you genuinely believe is a solid project. And for me, that project is Turbo. Turbo USDT chart shows a recent bullish breakout above that 2057. The RSI is approaching overbought territory, indicating potential short-term resistance, while the MACD is bullish, which then suggests continued upward momentum. As ETH continues to rally, you're going to see money flow into some big memes. No surprise that Turbo is pumping hard. We are back. Shout out to this guy over here, guys. If you aren't already, make sure you follow me over on X. I would love to get to 3K over on there. Hint, hint, this is one of the 10x plays we called. Pretty cool. Is ETH finally waking up? If so, watch out. Turbo will melt faces like you've never seen. If you're in crypto and you haven't checked out Turbo, do yourself a favor and look into it. ChatGPT AI created meme coin that's unruggable, decentralized, and deflationary. I feel like Peg Legwali took the words right out of my mouth. Shout out to him. Go follow him over on X as well. And with that being said, fellas, one thing to note. None of this is financial advice. Please do your own research, your own due diligence before you buy into anything, because at the end of the day, meme coins are still very, very risky. But obviously, if you guys are watching this, you already knew that. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching, guys. And yeah, God bless you guys. Take care and peace out.
Sui and its ecosystem are on fire. Just take a look at this clip.
I'm massively overweight, Sui.
Oversold.
Than that. So look, sure, outperforming Turbo, whatever, right? Whatever. The thing is, it's also on Solana, so Solana does give it a buff. But sure, I'll give Barcoin its props. I'm not going to be one of those people that doesn't give a coin its props just because it is technically our competitor. Bonk, we always said Bonk is really, really solid and great, right? But even it pretty much hit 4 billion market cap and it's 1.36. So again, the ratios for it are worse than ours, and we pretty much have the same amount of volume, and we are like 5 times smaller. So most coins we are still beating in ratios. It's just the honest truth. And when Ethereum starts pumping, when Bitcoin starts pumping, when everything starts aligning for us, when Turbo will be in the spotlight, it is inevitable that we will pump. But listen, enough comparisons. Let's do a quick analysis. We can see that we are starting to really, really struggle to hold and maintain price, right? We can see multiple daily wicks kind of causing a lot of exhaustion, right? Multiple candle rejections. Now, I will say Bitcoin is currently trying to trend up, but it doesn't mean, something like Turbo can't look for a little pullback, okay? Now, I don't know 100% if we will have this crash, because with the news consistently flipping and flip-flopping, right, it just seems like the markets are kind of just going in the green. We talked about how the liquidity is going to be consistently in the markets, okay? Markets are going to be having lots of liquidity consistently in them, getting pumped in. So any pullbacks that kind of I expected might be already out of the possibility, because the markets are just speeding up. This is what happens when things are green, right? The market makers just simply don't care nearly as much. They're like, all right, green, pump. It's that simple, right? Within just 5 weeks, we went from 75K practically to almost 100K. So it's crazy, right? It's crazy. And here we only chilled for roughly a week and a half to 2 weeks, and now we are trying to continuously to pump. Right? The markets just simply do not care. If Bitcoin decides to continue to push up, right, we are actually getting close to the all-time highs. We can see the monthly candles have been beautiful. The 3-month candle is absolutely gorgeous. I still personally want to see some type of pullback, but I'm not going to be stubborn because we get what we get. I do expect there to be a little bit of resistance at roughly 103K and $106,000. But if we do continue to push up, that is a solid couple of percent, right? 4.5 to roughly 8%, which means meme coins and everything should be pumping. Yes, Bitcoin dominance is also going up at the same time as Bitcoin. So we're not getting the mega buff right now. But that is okay. Listen, in the events where Turbo does, go down a little bit, do not worry, do not panic, right? I do have this theory that we are slightly on a different schedule compared to most coins, which obviously we need more confirmation, because we were back then on a different schedule compared to most coins. Remember?
So, shout out to the trading sniper. And as he mentioned, Turbo pretty much rocks to its own drum, right? So I don't think that it's going to listen to the market or do what the rest of the market does. But again, don't forget about the AMA with Stealth XE on next week. And let's check the holders real quick. Oh, wow. I picked up, what is that? 348, 49, 54. 54,555. So we're going to push to 55,000 real soon, guys. Just an FYI there. We'll check the chart. Currently 5 minute. We are back down to the 005. Hopefully we'll get another push back up. But let me know what you guys think. And it's your main man, BTM, signing out. We might do another video later. I say that, but then I start watching TV, watching the playoffs, NBA playoffs, or get into other things. But let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And super chat. And also let me know if there's anything we can do to improve the BTM Crypto News Network. But as always, thanks for joining. And let's get back to the money, guys. And we're doing it all live. But also remember, it's okay to do your thing, man. It's okay to be different. So stay weird. And for the very end, it's your main man BTM signing out. Stay dangerous, guys. And peace out.